I think for us, the credible information that was within that report should have been shared. I think that it sets a very, very dangerous precedent when countries are unilaterally making decisions that potentially could have long-term consequences for countries. I think we probably expected some dialogue and some discussion between the New Zealand intelligence and our intelligence, so that at that level they could discuss what type of threat had been perceived, so that we could try and mitigate that to ensure that the tour continued. Of course, the health and safety will always remain paramount, but we absolutely believe that had that information been shared, we may have been able to enlighten the New Zealand government a little bit on what the information was on the ground here and what we could potentially do to mitigate that. You know, the team had been practicing for 3 days, incident-free, and were very happy traveling to and fro from the Bindi Stadium. The feedback we were getting from players was that the security was excellent. The travel to and from the ground in terms of the security provision was excellent. So there was no complaints there. So everything was running along absolutely smoothly as far as we were concerned. You know, we continue to have foreign visitors from all over the world coming into Pakistan and continue to come into our beautiful country. They continue to visit, you know, go in the north of Pakistan into various places to visit some of the scenic and tourist sort of areas in the north. And so, you know, for us, disappointment, despondency, and also potential ramifications and repercussions long-term for us. We have worked very hard from a journey that we started 5 years ago to get to where we are now. And over the last 2.5, 3 years, we've seen Test cricket return, the full resumption in what is probably the busiest cricket season that I think we've ever had in Pakistan history, with New Zealand, England due to arrive, also with the West Indies, and then Australia also due to come for the longest period of 40 days that they've ever been in terms of touring Pakistan. We continue to have good relationships with the cricket board, but I think that what has to happen at an international level now is that we need to really look at this situation where countries can make a unilateral decision without any discussion with the host nations. This is going to cost us millions of dollars. This has severely affected us from a cricket credibility perspective and has set us back. You know, England are meeting today, the ECB are meeting to make a decision on whether they will tour Pakistan or not. We know what the guidance is. We are aware of the fact that, you know, from the security perspective, there is a clean bill of health from a security side of things. And we certainly hope that England will be touring, and that will be announced later on today. And we certainly believe they should be coming, and we hope that they will be coming based on what the competent authority here in Islamabad is saying, and also what the security expert is saying. The same security expert who provided the guidance for the ECB to return or to go to Bangladesh 6 weeks after the bomb blast went off there, which killed 12 people. So, you know, there's a lot of trust put into this security expert who's understood, respected all around the world. And we certainly hope that when the board meet of the ECB, it's a positive conclusion and the team will come to Pakistan to play their short tour.